Deep fried history, the story behind tempura. In the annals of culinary history, there exists a dish that transcends borders, a fusion of cultures so seamless that it has become an integral part of its adopted land's gastronomic identity. This is the story of tempura, a dish that symbolizes the rich interplay of trade, tradition, and innovation. Our journey begins in the 16th century, a period of exploration and burgeoning global connections. The Age of Discovery had opened new routes across the seas, linking the distant lands of Europe and Asia in a tapestry of commerce and culture. It is within this historical context that we find the earliest seeds of tempura being sown. The Portuguese were among the foremost maritime explorers of the time. Driven by the quest for spices and the spread of Christianity, they navigated the treacherous waters of the Indian Ocean and beyond, establishing a foothold in Asia. In 1543, Portuguese sailors found themselves shipwrecked on the shores of Tanegashima, a small island south of Kyushu in Japan. This unplanned arrival marked the beginning of a significant cultural exchange between Japan and the West. Along with their faith, the Portuguese brought with them a variety of culinary practices, one of which was the technique of deep frying food. The Portuguese had a dish called Peixinhos de horta, which translates to little fish from the garden. This dish consisted of green beans dipped in batter and fried to a crispy perfection. It was a simple yet delightful preparation, and its influence would soon extend far beyond its origins. In Japan, the early 17th century heralded the dawn of the Edo period, a time characterized by peace, stability, and cultural flourishing under the rule of the Tokugawa shogunate. It was during this period that tempura began to take shape, melding Japanese ingredients with Portuguese culinary methods. The Japanese, known for their meticulous refinement and innovation, adopted and adapted this frying technique, applying it to a variety of local ingredients such as seafood and vegetables. The term tempura itself is believed to have been derived from the Latin word tempora, referring to the Ember days observed by Catholics. These were specific days of fasting and abstinence when meat consumption was prohibited, leading to the prominence of fish and vegetables in meals. The connection between religious observance and culinary practice thus embedded itself in the very name of the dish. As tempura evolved, it became distinctly Japanese, characterized by a light, crisp batter that showcased the natural flavors of the ingredients. The batter, made from a mixture of cold water, flour, and sometimes egg, is whisked lightly to avoid activating gluten, which keeps the coating airy and delicate. The choice of ingredients, often fresh seafood like shrimp, fish, and seasonal vegetables, speaks to the Japanese ethos of harmony with nature and seasonality. The cooking process itself is an art form. The temperature of the oil, the consistency of the batter, and the timing of the fry all play critical roles in achieving the perfect tempura. The oil, traditionally sesame or a blend of oils, must be maintained at an ideal heat, typically around 170 to 180 degrees Celsius, 340 to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. The batter should be cold, ensuring a shock when it hits the hot oil, creating the signature light and crispy texture without absorbing excess grease. As tempura gained popularity in Edo, modern-day Tokyo, it became a beloved street food, sold by vendors from small wooden stalls known as yutai. These stalls were a common sight along the bustling streets and markets, where the sizzle of frying tempura and the aroma of fresh ingredients enticed passers-by. Tempura was affordable and convenient, making it a favorite among the working class and contributing to its widespread appeal. The influence of tempura extended beyond street food. In time, it found its way into the more refined dining settings of Japanese cuisine. Today, tempura is enjoyed in a variety of contexts, from casual eateries to high-end restaurants, often served with a dipping sauce made of dashi, soy sauce, and mirin, or simply with salt to highlight the natural flavors. The story of tempura is a testament to the enduring impact of cultural exchange. It illustrates how a culinary technique can travel across continents, be embraced and transformed, and ultimately become a cherished tradition in a new land. Tempura, with its roots in Portuguese cuisine and its heart in Japanese craftsmanship, embodies a harmonious blend of external influence and local ingenuity. In contemporary Japan, tempura is not merely a dish, but an experience, a celebration of simplicity and refinement. Chefs dedicate years to mastering the subtle nuances of tempura making, each piece a work of edible art. Seasonal variations abound, with ingredients chosen at the peak of their freshness, reflecting the ever-changing bounty of nature. As we savor a piece of perfectly fried tempura, we are partaking in a legacy that spans centuries and oceans, a reminder of the rich tapestry of human history woven through the medium of food. Tempura stands as a delicious emblem of the interconnectedness of cultures, a culinary creation born from the meeting of East and West, and perfected by the hands of those who cherish and sustain its tradition. In the end, the origins of tempura tell a story far greater than the sum of its ingredients. It is a narrative of exploration, adaptation, and the timeless joy of discovering something new and beautiful in the shared act of eating. Now, we bring you the ever-popular tempura.
Ingredients: 1 pound shrimp, peeled and deveined, or vegetables like sweet potatoes, zucchini, and bell peppers. 1 cup all-purpose flour. 1 egg. 1 cup ice-cold water. Half a cup cornstarch. Cooking oil for frying. Step 1. Prepare the batter in a medium bowl, lightly beat the egg. Add the ice-cold water and mix gently. Add the all-purpose flour and cornstarch to the egg mixture. Stir briefly until just combined. The batter should be lumpy and not overmixed. Keep the batter cold by placing it in a larger bowl filled with ice. Step 2. Coat the ingredients. Pat the shrimp or vegetables dry with paper towels. Lightly dust them with a little bit of flour, shaking off any excess. Dip each piece into the batter, ensuring they are evenly coated. Step 3. Fry the tempura. Heat about 2 inches of cooking oil in a deep frying pan or pot to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. Carefully drop the battered shrimp or vegetables into the hot oil, frying in batches to avoid overcrowding. Fry until the tempura is light golden and crispy, about 2 to 3 minutes. Remove with a slotted spoon and drain on paper towels.